Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So literally 3 minutes left to text Angela to 312-967-8300 for your chance at Fest Fest. That'll get you to Riot Fest for one day and the Minnesota Yacht Club, a full festival, the full weekend. Lumineers, Black Keys, Strokes, Cage the Elephant, and more. And a little shout out to Dawn from Addison. She says, first time texting the new number. Okay. And then Case put the little wave back emoji to her.
I did that.
I like that.
Doing my part to build the community.
You never send an emoji to me when we text, ever.
No, I try not to text you in general, but I certainly don't want to be friendly when we're texting.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to get an emoji now and then.
No, I didn't even respond to the last text that you sent me. I just ignored it.
Yeah, it was very mean. That last text, it was last night.
I didn't know how to respond to it, quite frankly.
You know what? I'm going to put that as the lead story in music entertainment
I was just going to say that actually kind of works out nice.
So I texted this to Case last night. I'm at the Cubs game of all things, saw it and thought of my friend. At least I thought he was a friend.
Business associate.
And texted him. Radio silence.
Yeah.
During one of the greatest Cubs games of all time,
now,
by the way.
In fairness, my nightcap was on. I was getting ready to blow out the candle. I was in my jammies and ready for bed. Brian texted me very late at night.
Did you open the hatch of your jammies to go to the bathroom, like screw those back hatches of those kind of pajamas you have on?
I opened the hatch.
Okay, wait till you hear the headline of the story I sent Case. And anybody, I could have sent this to anybody and I would have got a good, at least an LOL or a ha.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing, radio silence. So let's open with that. So you ready? Here's what I sent the Case last night and got no response to it. In the middle of a Cubs game, I was distracted, by the way.
Not even to me and Kenzie, just to me.
Just to you.
And Kenzie out today on Cinco de Mayo assignment.
So this is it. It's a picture of a man who's got his handcuffs. He's handcuffed, and he's got a baseball hat on, a Miller High Life baseball hat, a red windbreaker. And the headline is, dumbass charged with stealing original Saliva singer Josie Scott's trailer got caught wearing his shirt. Meaning a Josie Scott Saliva shirt.
Yes.
That's funny. I got nothing from Case on this one. Very disappointing. And apparently this guy stole, so Josie Scott was the singer of the band Saliva. Maybe remember, click, click, boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, always.
And the funny is,
they have a fourth song, always, click, click, boom. Ladies and gentlemen.
He also sang, I believe he was a part of that.
He did the backing vocals on Hero with Chad Kroeger for the Spider-Man movie.
Thank you.
But it's not a Saliva song or a Nickelback song. They got solo credits on that.
Yes. So, poor Josie Scott had his
Superstar. Superstar is what I was trying to think of. That was also a big hit.
For Saliva?
Yeah. You know Superstar by Saliva?
I didn't think we'd be getting into this today.
Come on.
I must know. I probably played it on Q101 20 years ago.
You probably did the world premiere for it.
Let me see if I know this song.
Click, click, boom, always, ladies and gentlemen, Superstar, and then, of course, Batista's theme song in the WWE. Those are the songs that I associate with Saliva.
Now I'm raw dogging this. Is this explicit?
Well, it probably is. They were a bunch of strip club bouncers.
They all were, the whole band were strip club bouncers, Saliva was. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, I got an ad.
It's a commercial. Brian, sign into YouTube Premium.
It's weird when you sign into Premium now because I'm logged into my Google and it usually just kick it over. I have to click sign in now first again.
I don't need your life story.
Okay, so here is let's see, there's a little bit of Superstar. I don't like this intro. I can't remember this. Let's get to the guitars, please.
Is that it? Oh, there we go. Oh, sounds like a Saliva song.
It's click, click, boom.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, is this, you said, is this an entrance theme to somebody?
No, I'm sure this was used as like a pay-per-view theme at some point, but this is not the song they did for Batista.
Okay, I'm going to pot it down because I'm afraid of the lyrics here.
Get to the hook.
Is
That's enough.
I was going to say Superstar.
You skipped past it.
Oh, I'm already past it? I didn't realize you were such a Saliva guy, being someone whose favorite artist is Morrissey.
I'm a big Saliva head. Morrissey fans and Saliva fans go hand in hand.
Listen, not a bad riff there, not a bad song.
It's, it sounds like the other songs they have.
Which even shows it more disturbing that I sent you this last night and got radio silence on this headline.
Again, I was about to blow out my one wax candle that I have that lights my entire apartment. My sleep cap was on. It was an awfully late text.
By the way, that song was used in The Fast and the Furious. Someone texted.
Of course it was.
I believe. I believe it was used at the scene when Paul Walker
Was
fights.
driving a car?
No. He's going after Vin Diesel's sister, and forgive me with the names here. I'm trying to
Going after as in attacking or trying to seduce?
seduce.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. So let's go to the Fast and Furious here for a second. So,
What did you pull up?
well, Mia is Toretto's sister, okay, and Paul Walker, Brian O'Connor, was going after his girl. He was going to eat tuna sandwiches at their diner / body shop / where they stash stolen goods place, okay, and then Vince.
Every town has one.
And Vince was upset because Vince wanted her. He's Toretto's friend from his childhood, and he didn't like him sniffing around, so they got in a fight. And I believe that song is played when they're fighting, and before Toretto comes in and breaks it up. I could be wrong.
Well, why don't you Google that scene and see if you can find it really quick?
How do I find that scene?
Well, Google the Fast and Furious, the fight between the two guys. I can't remember their names.
Fight between. I'm typing slow.
No kidding.
Brian. It's funny when you
get your glasses out, Grandpa. Come on now.
So it's funny when you put in Fast and Furious fight between, all these fights come up. So it's Brian and Sean, Brian and Ben, Brian and Jeanette, Brian and the inspector, Brian and Vince. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's see.
Now, this probably has swear words in it.
Yeah, I think
There's no way this was a clean fight. People on the text are saying this is the song when there's the race between the Supra and the Ferrari.
Oh. You know, yeah. Yeah, this scene, the one I'm talking about is not coming up, that scene, so I can't verify, but they probably know better than I do. I'm a Fast and Furious fanatic. I love the
Clearly,
franchise.
You remembered a scene that isn't cut out for YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I think I found it. Wait a minute. Is this it? But there's a lot. I know there's going to be a lot of swear words in this.
Well, we'll play until there's a swear word.
Okay, I'm going to play it. If it goes out in 3 seconds, you know what happened. So Mia is very beautiful, and Brian O'Connor trying to get the tuna sandwich.
Would you say this scene describes us because I didn't respond to your text last night? This is us fighting?
Yeah, this is me and you fighting.
Okay.
That's right. Before that, I don't know who's Toretto in the situation.
Probably Kenzie.
Kenzie's Toretto.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably the third person on the show.
So you think about Vin Diesel when you think of Kenzie?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so here's the scene. I might have to pot it right down.
Vince!
Well, hold on. Pause it. Read the text line real quick. Look at that text from. I think the first word that he says is a swear word.
Well, it depends where I queued it up.
It doesn't matter. I maybe would not play it.
Let me just try real quick. And then I might not be able to do this. She said, so Mia, beautiful, says, Vince.
Which one am I? Am I Mia?
No, you
Who
can't.
am I?
Here's the problem. You can't be Vince or Brian O'Connor. I don't picture you.
Why? Who am I in the Fast and the Furious franchise before we play this audio?
Okay, in the Fast and Furious franchise, I know who you are.
And be nice. You can be nice.
Well, he doesn't survive the first movie. That's the problem. There's 10 movies he doesn't survive.
Are you getting a new producer I don't know about?
Well, he would be the guy, not Leon, but you would be Jesse.
Why is that?
Because he's really smart. Don't take this offensively.
Okay.
He's a computer nerd that kind of gets everything for Toretto set up for the cars to fix the cars so they can race. He's also a car freak, like you are, like a skateboard freak and a motorbike freak. You are. So he's all of that. He's just a little nerdy and he's got ADD, so he can't focus on a lot of stuff.
So 920 checked into the text line because, of course, Kenzie's out today on assignment for Cinco de Mayo, and they said, this is too much masculinity. We need Kenzie back. I would argue this has not been a very masculine segment of tell me which Fast and Furious character I am.
By the way, there's 100 texts saying you're Jesse. I nailed it. I nailed it. So here's the question. Here's a question we throw out there right now. You've never watched did you watch Fast and Furious?
I did the first Fast and the Furious.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah.
So you don't remember Jesse? It was a while ago. You probably did it like a year ago.
It was 2 summers ago, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
we had Point Break and the Fast and the Furious around the same time.
So
wow, the text line really losing their mind over me being Jesse.
You're absolutely Jesse in
sucks.
the Fast and Furious. Now, I'm not saying I'm Brian O'Connor. I'm not Jesse. I guess I could be Vince. And Vince comes back in the franchise. I don't know, spoiler alert, if you watch all the movies, what happens to him.
I won't be, don't worry.
He doesn't make it eventually.
Right.
But he's not in every movie either.
Okay, but for this scenario, this is us two fighting because I didn't respond to your saliva text.
That's right. And I don't know how much I can play here.
Okay, and then we'll give away Mayday Parade tickets.
Okay.
You look good.
So that's Vince saying to Mia he looks good while Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker, rest in peace, is sitting next to he wants Mia.
Okay.
I don't know what hip-hop's playing in the background. I can't make it out.
I'm sure it's on the up and up.
I'm listening for a bad word there,
You
too.
need to be ready to hit the dunk button.
I can't have both hands. Okay, I got to get another hand. Thanks a lot, Mia. So he says, thanks a lot, Mia.
See you tomorrow.
So Vince is mad because he says, I'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to see Brian O'Connor around sniffing around Mia anymore.
I love this part.
No! That was Jesse, by the way. Leon was talking to Jesse. It's you.
Okay, so this is a visual scene.
So he's telling him basically, like, I can't wait to see this because there's going to be a fight.
I'm so scared about this audio.
Try Fat Burger from now on. You get yourself a double cheese with fries for $2.95.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. In case you were listening, I just dumped. I hope it worked.
I hope so too.
That wasn't good.
No, that was the word that I thought.
Could someone say that word was coming?
A few warnings. We got a few warnings on that one.
Okay, so we broadcast in delay, a little behind the scenes thing. So we're in like about a 12 or 15 second delay. So if someone swears, I can push that. And take that out of the podcast, please.
No, it's not going in there. Don't worry.
We usually leave the podcast alone. So if we swear or something happens in the podcast, there's a lot that happens. That gets on the podcast, but we can't have that. That's a very offensive word.
That word is not nice.
No, it's not a nice word, and we're offended by it.
We're offended because we played it.
By the way, people are telling me I'm Hector, who's the Hispanic guy. He's a guy that's named Hector in every movie he's in. So there's a great meme of that. He's the best character. He's in Training Day. I love him to death. Thank you for saying I'm Hector.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
What are you taking away from today's show with Brian and Kenzie on Q101? Text in your takeaway right now, 312-967-8300, something that was memorable to you on today's show. That's what a takeaway is. So get those in right now, 312-967-8300.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Going to take care of the Southsiders first. My Cubs bias seems to come into play, but boy, there's certainly a lot to talk about with the Cubs last night, but also with the White Sox, as Munetaka Murakami hits his 14th home run leading Major League Baseball.
Whoa. Murakami deep to center. Trout at the wall. Get out! Munetaka Murakami has now tied Aaron Judge for the Major League lead, his 14th home run of the season.
It's too bad he doesn't have it outright, but he's tying it with Aaron Judge. He's in pretty good company. 14th homer, 7 strong innings for Martin, your pitcher, and the Sox beat the Angels 6-0. And Andrew Benintendi added 4 hits, all singles. But back to Murakami, his 2-run blast on the 4th inning kept him tied with Aaron Judge. Now, Murakami also hit his first double of the season in the 6th, singled and scored in the 8th, finished 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 3 runs scored.
Pretty good.
That's Case, a Sox fan. Now, again, I asked the question. It's not too early to go all in on Murakami and buy a jersey, correct?
It's very risky. Lauren knows that I regret the baseball needs more Tim Anderson t-shirt that I bought many years ago. I feel like as soon as I bought that, Tim Anderson went downhill.
That's rough.
I don't want to do the same thing with Murakami because he's on this historic pace. Again, congratulations to him for hitting his first double last night, which was statistically improbable that he hadn't hit a double yet. I don't want to be the one responsible for it. I know that currently I don't own his jersey and he's playing great. Why would I change that?
Because his name looks badass on a jersey. That's why.
I understand that.
I want one, and I'm a Cubs fan.
Okay. Don't ruin it for us.
I won't do that. I want both I really do. When people say that, I want both teams in a World Series. I want the city on fire. And right now,
You want the city on fire.
well, I don't want anybody to die, but I want excitement. I want the levels of both sides. I want Sox Park filled, and I want Wrigley Field filled, because we have 2 baseball teams right now that are must-watch TV for baseball.
Well, if the season ended today, and I know it doesn't, there are still 5 months left in the season, but if it ended today, the White Sox would be a playoff team.
Isn't that amazing?
That feels pretty good.
That's damn good.
Haven't been able to say that in a while.
So, 3, 100 lost seasons gets that way. So, certainly get to the games. Now, late baseball tonight, by the way, with your White Sox, as that game on the West Coast. But Cubs tonight back at Wrigley, and I was at the game last night. I'm not going to go over my food order again. Not going to do that. I was in my wife's company suite. Thank you. Bless you. Seiya Suzuki hit a 455-foot home run for the Cubs, who were leading the NL Central by 2 games before that game. And they improved to 23-12 with the 16th win in 19 games, 12 in a row at home, and also the team's best streak at Wrigley since a 14-game run in 2008. But let's not bury the lead here. Pete Crow Armstrong tripled leading off the 9th, and then eventually that became a sac fly to tie the game, Nico Horner's sac fly. And then this happened. Let's hear it for Michael Conforto, his first ever walk-off.
Whoa. Murakami.
Nope, that's Murakami. My bad. Let's go to Conforto. Let's do it.
Pitch. Fly ball. Left center field. This one back. On its way. Ball game. Cubs win. Michael Conforto walks it off. And what a win here tonight.
It was fantastic. After an hour and 40-minute rain delay, they told me to get there earlier, and I got more wet. I think that was a joke by the Cubs in Major League Baseball to get me wet. They moved up to 6:10. I'm like, okay, and I go out there. Whoa, boy, it looks like it's going to rain right now. and that's exactly what happened. But with that hour, and I'll tell you, I haven't heard, and I hear Wrigley, it was loud when that walk-off came. I said, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I caught it on my phone. I know you hate that. I was filming Michael Conforto because I thought it's going to happen. And it did, instead of with my headphones on, keeping score like you do at baseball games.
Yeah, not having fun because baseball is a solo activity.
It's very, very non-fun.
But why do you feel like you have to film it? You're watching it.
I got it, though. I got it.
But what does that mean?
It means I put it up, and it's got like almost 40,000 views on my social, Brian J. had it, and Q101 social
And
pages.
it makes you feel better?
It does.
Oh, wow.
It really does. I feel good.
Oh, maybe I should start filming the sporting events I go to.
Well, you see, I caught it. Others didn't, so others were jealous because I had my phone going on that one.
You sound like a 14-year-old girl.
You throw a lot of videos away when you're filming and it doesn't happen.
That's true.
This one happened.
That's true.
It's my best day ever, pretty much.
Best day ever. You're father of one.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Hammer Alley Podcast, an 80s flashback mockumentary.
Modestly speaking, in 1987, we knew Hammer Alley was better than Def Leppard, White Lion, Glass Tiger, John Cougar, and other artists named after Wildcats.
How did they go from top of the rock to rock bottom?
That band that won Battle of the Bands, Hammer Alley, is as current as a bowling alley. Have you been in one of those lately?
Hammer Alley.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Yes, Kenzie will be back tomorrow. She gets 420 off. She gets Cinco de Mayo off, and that's all she gets off. And she still has her 3 vetoes. So she'll be back tomorrow. No vetoes were used today. Good luck. She's been under a table at Chili's drinking margaritas since about 6:30.
Yes, Kenzie decides to celebrate Cinco de Mayo at her favorite Mexican restaurant, Chili's.
Yes, she does.
Why support a local business when you can support Chili's?
There's a local manager. There's local waitress and waiters.
That's
there's local
right.
chefs.
Yeah, fueling the economy.
As far as I know, it's local. So that's where she's at. She'll be back tomorrow for that. And we'll have more Fest coming up. Lauren's coming in. So 11 a.m. is the next chance at Fest for a chance to get Riot Fest one-day passes. And you'll get to the Minnesota Yacht Club show of a new keyword, 11 a.m. and 2 and 5 later on. Brian Phillips will have that. We'll have another one tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. as it continues to go throughout the week. So, Case, what do you got for a takeaway today?
Takeaway from our friend Lyme Disease Lucas. Chicago has 2 original 6 franchises, the Blackhawks and Hooters.
Remember it, learn it, live it.
Love it. Study it, embrace it.
And Ed checked in all the way from Champaign. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Now, you can listen multiple ways, not just on the 101.1 radio. You can listen on the app, iHeartRadio app, or the Q101 app. You can listen on your desktop computer at Q101.com. You can listen to the podcast later in the day, the Brian and Kenzie podcast, any way, anytime you want to. Did I miss any ways to listen?
That sounds right to me.
That sounds about right. So, Ed in Champaign, thank you. He says, takeaway, I live my life a saliva song at a time.
I have a bonus takeaway from Angel here real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Very masculine show today. You guys did a lot of BuzzFeed quizzes.
What?
Because we figured out which Fast and Furious character we were.
Oh, yeah. Got to remember how cool those were?
Yeah, they used to be like a whole industry.
Yeah.
We used to pay people to write on the website, on websites.
So apparently Case is Jesse and I'm Mia.
Yes.
That's what it came out to.
Or Hector.
I would love if people referred to me as Hector from Fast and Furious for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Who's also, by the way, Hector in Training Day. Who's also Hector in a lot of other movies. I got to get that real actor's name. But anyway, what's on the podcast?
On the Brian and Kenzie podcast today, we broke down Kenzie's Cinco de Mayo assignment, which is drinking at Chili's. We talked about why she's not here today and why hopefully she'll be back tomorrow. We also talked about Brian's rain-soaked hot dog-fueled adventure at Wrigley and broke down everything that he ate on his wife's company's dime. And we exposed the most corrupt politician in Illinois since Tiffany Henyard. Calumet City, we are looking in your direction at your mayor and the amount of money that he is spending at Hooters.
By the way, that actor's name is Noel Guglielmi, and he's Hector in every movie.
You'd think his name would be Hector.
Noel doesn't sound like it should be his name at all.
No.
It doesn't sound that like at all.
I'll see if I can get him on the show.
Yeah, please book him for next week. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
My name is Megan Klingenberg. I was a professional soccer player for over 10 years, and like most players, I gotta be honest, I have some baggage when it comes to referees. I wanted to know, who are these refs? What kind of person gives up their weekend to call fouls and hand out cards? Why do they do it? So this time on the U.S. Soccer Podcast, I'm going to referee camp. The U.S. Soccer Podcast presented by Henkel. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Hey, I'm Chris Van Vliet. Go behind the scenes and beyond the headlines with the biggest names in pro wrestling and beyond.
Sandy's app. If I give you a decade, who do you think's the MVP?
80s, Hogan, not even close. 90s, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely.
2000s, John Cena.
You filmed The Brain in 2004. Yeah. Isn't the story that role was going to be for Steve Austin? For Steve Austin.
Yep. What is one man's trash is another man's trophy.
Mindset, motivation, insight with Chris Van Vliet. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.